Video frame rate or frames per second is an important parameter in Android video processing and gaming, but OpenCV often doesn't report an accurate video frame rate. If you want to know a way to obtain correct video frame rate in Android with OpenCV, this video may be for you. Watch until the end where I share what to avoid while using OpenCV to calculate frame rates and the steps you can take to accurately know the frames per second of the video. I'm using Kivy in this video to walk you through some Python and PyGenius code that calculates frames per second in Android. I've written this app that records a video and saves it to my phone's storage. To get video frames from the saved video, I create a standard OpenCV video capture object and I name it capture. As I'm using Python version higher than 3, calling method get on the capture object with parameter cap_prop_fps on this video is supposed to return the frames per second or frame rate that the camera generated while recording the video. Looking at the logs dumped by Android Debug Bridge Logcat for my phone, the method get reported frames per second of 0. Clearly, this is incorrect, as the recorded video has to have some positive frame rate. I assume that the method get is returning a 0 value frame rate because frame rate calculation is not implemented for Android, and OpenCV is simply defaulting to a 0 value. If this assumption is correct, I feel that OpenCV should send a value like some negative integer to indicate a problem with the implementation rather than returning a 0 value, which we may actually accept as a normal value and never suspect an implementation problem. Do you agree or have a different point of view? Please let me know in the comments. Now, to cross-check, I copied the video file to a Windows system. Windows reported a positive frames per second of the video as shown on your screen. So it looks like the OpenCV library that implements this function for my Python for Android is not working as expected. So I added some simple code to track the total time the read method took to read all frames of the video, counted the total number of frames it read, and divided the total number of frames by the time taken to read the frames to obtain the frame rate or frames per second. Notice that the method read reported a pretty large frame rate, which differs a lot from the actual frame rate at which the video was recorded. Please write your comments with why you think OpenCV read is reporting a much higher frame rate. Do you feel I implemented the code incorrectly, or is this a bug in OpenCV? Is OpenCV reading a frame more than once? Write to me with your comments and views in the comments box. Now, since I couldn't get OpenCV to report the frame rate at which the video was recorded, I had to use other methods to make this work. I used the Java class media metadata retriever from the package android.media. The method extract metadata of this class obtains the length or time duration of the video by querying the parameter metadata_key_duration. Similarly, it extracts the total number of frames in the recorded video with parameter metadata_key_video_frame_count. In our Python code, we access our Java object and invoke method extract metadata on it using PyGenius. PyGenius is a Python library that KivyPython uses for accessing Java classes using the Java native interface. To calculate the frame rate in our Python code, we divide the total video frames by the video length after converting the video length to seconds. Upon cross-checking, we see that our frame rate agrees with that reported by Windows. So this offers us a method to calculate video frame rate while overcoming an apparent OpenCV limitation in Android. If you want full details of the implementation, including the Java and PyGenius code in Python, please click the link to the code given in the description box. Note that by clicking this link, your email address may be shared with us so that we can provide you access to our code. So, in summary, this video provides a way to calculate video frames per second, which is an important parameter in Python for Android video processing and gaming, even though OpenCV does not appear to provide the frame rate value correctly in Kivy Python for Android. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, then please give it a like and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Stay tuned for the next video.